Nelson, president of Swisstrax Flooring. We're out here at the Barrett-Jackson auction in Orange County, California, and we're here to show you a little bit of our world. Swisstrax, we forged some relationships with companies like Barrett-Jackson, Shelby, Speed, AMA, and the list goes on. We're licensed for companies such as Barrett-Jackson, Snap-on, and Shelby, and there's new licenses to come in the future. There's some stuff we want to show you, and we just want to confirm to you as a consumer and as a business that we've got the products for you. We've got products not only for exhibits, but we've got them for garages, we've got them for showrooms. There's a long list of items out there, and we have a limited amount of competition. We do keep ourselves competitive, but we have competitors out there offering some fragments of what Swisstrax actually has developed. You see these items? Here's one of our competitors compared to what the Swiss product, designed and engineered in Switzerland, but it's all produced here in the United States. We actually produce in Riverside, California, and our distribution facilities are in Indio. We also have new offices being set up in Michigan, Detroit, and we're looking to go forward with companies such like Ford and General Motors. One of the newest developments we got is something we're really proud of. It looks like a standard black, carbon black tile, but it's actually very flexible. And the reason it's flexible is we've actually developed a product with using recycled rubber tires, car bumpers, and recycled plastics. This is 100% post-consumer, pre-consumer, and carries with it a LEED certification, which is from the United States Green Building Council. Take a look at these. These will be new products up to come. You'll see it's tremendously flexible items. Something that we can use in workshops. They can be used as anti-fatigue mats, and these things are just really, you can beat the daylights out of them, and they'll hold up fairly well. If you come over here, you'll see some of the items that we're bringing out now, such as these anti-fatigue mats. These are 3 by 4.5 size mats, and they can be built together to form just a small work mat, or we can build them up to be as large as a car pad. This concept came together once we designed and developed the anti-fatigue products, and we now got them in the brands of Swisstrax, Swiss Kits, Snap-on, Barrett-Jackson, Shelby, and there's some new ones to come as well. So we'd like to bring you out, introduce you to some of the people that we know in the industry, and let you hear from a few of them what they think about our products. Well, here we are stepping on the gas. We got Steve Chapman from Gas. It's one of our first events we're doing together, and I just wanted to come out and introduce it and see what we got going in the future.
So when I was sure that we were going to do Swisstrax flooring, because we had some old flooring from another company, it wasn't looking so well, they dropped off these boxes, man, these pallets of these floor stuff, and I was real kind of concerned. But once we actually put it down, it was me and Mike, just me and one other guy, we laid this whole floor down probably about an hour and a half. And first we started and thought, oh, you know, it seemed like it was going to be hard. Yeah. It went so fast, and before you looked up, man, we're all done.
And you were working. You were actually working.
I'm lazy by nature, trust me. I do not like doing physical work, but we did this, and it's awesome. So moving forward, it looks like Galpin and Galpin Autosports and Swisstrax and maybe Ford, we're all going to get together, and we're really going to kick off this flooring.
Nice little party. We look forward to it.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
All right, thanks.
You got it.
Well, here we are with Tim Weaver of McGwires, and it's our first stop. We want to show you a little bit what we do with these companies, and McGwires is one of the prime car care products in the country, and leave it over to Tim.
All right. We have started using the Swisstrax flooring on 2 of our trucks that we travel all over the country, going to car show. And as you can tell, it really lightens up our booth. Since we have started, really like the looks of our new display with the flooring, and it really brightens our display up a lot.
Yeah, and one of the highlights that we're trying to utilize is also the in-place logos, actually accentuating the booth a little bit more. They're logos that we set into the tiles that the companies can actually display and promote their brands directly in front of the client. So that's something we'll be focusing on a little bit more in the segment, and just to show the ability and things we can do with the floor. Well, all right, here we are. I managed to tackle Billy Hammond. We're out at the Bridgestone booth. We're showing you a little bit of the flooring we've done here, but with Billy, we just finished up the Fearless 500. And I think Billy can tell you a little bit more.
Yeah, what we did there is we had the Hot Wheels Suite at the Indy 500. We just did a world record jump there that we jumped 332 feet. Nice. But we called Randy here on a Sunday at home. Our suite for the 500 looked terrible. We couldn't bring all the execs in there. It just didn't look right. Randy hooked us up with the full flooring with Hot Wheels in it, and within 3 days. It was there in 3 days. Hot Wheels, yeah. It was amazing. He just hooked us up with all the colors, sizing. We sent him just the schematic that we needed. It was unbelievable. It was amazing.
Well, here we are in the staging lanes at Barrett-Jackson in Orange County. We've got Dan Womack, and I just want to have a few words from Dan on his experience with the floor. We do all the Barrett-Jackson events. We have up to 1,100 cars running over this, and Swisstrax is a company that they rely upon to put a floor down that will stay down. Dan?
With all the multicolors, with keeping our lane lines all intact, and all the cars running over them, everything works great to keep everything in order. We can do the different numbers in the floor, right. And it keeps us all in order, and that's right. The main thing. We get all the cars in order. And,
absolutely.
Everything was working great.
Yeah. Well, that's our little baby, is making sure this floor stays down, because some people pop clutches, and we do have to come out and make sure the floor stays intact and do some repairs. But I'll tell you what, to handle all the vehicle traffic and everything going on, I thank Barrett-Jackson for trusting us for that job. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
All right. Well, now here we are with Mark Marasco, the Protein Corp. They do a lot of work for a company you all might know, Ford Motor Company. We've got a lot of displays that have gone down. Mark's been really forging this product, pushing it into the market. We're really happy to be able to work with them, and that's bringing out a lot of floors at these events, not only Barrett-Jackson, but at SEMA Show, and hopefully others that we'll bring on a national scale. We have products that we're just bringing out which have recycled rubber content. We mentioned that earlier in the segment, and that's something that will become more and more important as we go on, and Ford is really pushing for the green element. That's something that we find, and I hold true to my heart, and I think it's something that we can actually push forward to in the future with Ford as well. So Mark, just a couple of words on how this program has worked for you and what it's been able to do for Ford.
Well, what it's done for us, it's basically given us a lot of versatility with color schemes, and also the fact that we can recycle the product. One of the challenges early on was with these big environmental sets being outside, carpet really isn't the way to go. This type of flooring has a very, very good reusable aspect. It's good under inclement weather, rain, sometimes snow. But more importantly is we're not filling landfills with carpet after every event. Right. This particular set right here at Barrett-Jackson, Orange County, would be 15,000 square feet of carpet we'd be putting into a landfill.
Right.
But more importantly, what we do with this flooring system that we use is we recycle it. We reuse it over and over again.
Right.
Some of this flooring is 7, 8 shows in, and it looks like the day we bought it.
Right.
Very low maintenance. It creates a lot of excitement, atmosphere. We create areas within Ford to go with the brand.
Right.
You'll be seeing some shots of the Mustang area where it's a red, white, and blue floor, excuse me, and it kind of rolls up into the logo and then up onto the wall. So it creates an environment. It's got a lot of color, a lot of excitement. It's very easy to work with, very easy to clean, and actually when it gets wet, it gets stickier. So the slip factor is gone. So with that, Randy can take you through it and show you the colors and how they work with each other.
Right, well, fantastic. Well, it's with people like Mark and the Protein Corp that we're able to push this green message forward, and just goes to prove that you're working with one of the top automotive manufacturers in the world. And Mark's, as I say, has been instrumental in getting this program off the ground. So Mark, man, I really want to thank you for the bottom of my heart doing that. And it's not only business, but it's also the green element.
Correct.